Up next on Born to Fight 10, presented by Combat Sports Network, we have Kaitlyn the Tornado Tucker fighting out a lucky 9, representing Crown Hotel Timuka.
Well, no, sorry. I just put that note there.
Oh.
We got to shout out to the Crown Hotel Timuka. That's where Kaitlyn's fans are.
Shout out to the Crown Hotel Timuka.
She's not from there.
Kaitlyn comes into this fight with a record of 10 wins, 4 losses, and 2 draws. She's up against Kelly Broerse, 16 wins, 3 losses, 0 draws, fighting out of Strikeforce. Kelly Broerse is a 30-year-old forensic DNA lab technician and a Muay Thai fighter at the weekends. This is for the WKN title.
Kelly coming off a win recently over Maka Jean, one of the up-and-coming ladies in New Zealand kickboxing. Kaitlyn had a win. Now, who was it she fought? I think it was Miriam Hummingbird Teo. I think I saw her in area corner. And that was her first fight back after dislocating her elbow.
Oh, wow.
After fighting Melody Diva. So 2 of the form ladies at this weight division in New Zealand kickboxing. It's a fight that's needed to happen for a while now. Kaitlyn has fought a number of great fighters in New Zealand, including she had a close loss to Baby Nansen. She's had, I believe, a win over Fee Sim. As we said earlier, she had the fight against Melody where she dislocated her elbow on an awkward trip and fall. But this is going to be a huge fight. This is going to be a great fight. Neither of these ladies lack aggression or lack go forward.
And Kaitlyn is the current AMTA 63.5 kilogram South Island title holder.
South Island title holder, yep. Kelly holds a number of titles. Sorry, Kelly, I can't remember exactly which ones you hold, but I know there's a few of them.
Kelly's ready to go.
Just waiting on the Wai Kru music, I believe. Someone should probably tell the DJ that.
Oh, they're both doing one. Is this a first?
Is what, sorry?
A first. I've never seen 2 fighters do a Wai Kru at the same time.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Does it?
Yep. It's just that the only reason in New Zealand you'll only have one.
Yeah, because they come out one, do their Wai Kru, then the next fighter comes out and they. Oh,
no, I mean, and just in New Zealand in general, you only get it because not a lot of gyms do perform an actual Wai Kru.
Yeah.
You'll find it's more the ones like Jai and Wimbledon, the ones that where there was a Thai trainer.
Yeah.
Scott Tweedy, he's spent a bit of time in Thailand as well, and he's very respectful of the art, so he's normally going to have that with his fighters happening. Very Thai-style based Lucky 9 gym.
Full Thai rules as well. 5 by 3-minute rounds. Kelly Broerse, she is an absolute warrior. One of New Zealand's the best. We'll find out who is the best tonight after tonight's fight.
Should be a banger with the ladies.
Both starting out strong now. Twist and turn there, throw from Tucker and Broerse. Kelly, an absolute warrior too, just walks forward now. This is going to be a technical matchup. Beautiful shots there from Kelly. Let's not forget too, Kaitlyn's been in there with some of the best. You might have already mentioned before, in there with Baby, Melody, Juanita, some of the best female fighters we've got here in New Zealand.
This is a good weight division for ladies in New Zealand. A lot of good fighters, and obviously nice amount of downs. Haven't seen her fight in a little while, but I'm sure it won't be long before we see her back in there.
Knee work here from
Nice
both girls.
elbow,
Nice,
Kelly,
yes. Good elbow there from Kelly.
Terry looking on very excitedly.
Liking how Kaitlyn's putting the forearm there in the face, throat of Kelly, making it harder to try and expose that rib cage. You know, you push that head up, it opens up the body.
Yep.
Trying to push forward down with more knees, and this is a full Thai rules fight, so you will see a lot of knee and clinch work. Now with the inside knees from both girls.
And in the Thai rules, you notice that the judges will, the refs will let the clinch continue for a lot longer than they would in a mod Thai.
Exactly. Well, it's an art in itself. You know, you go to Thailand, fight full Thai rules. The clinch is half the fight, if not more, and that's how you win a fight. And you can see now Kaitlyn certainly throwing knees too. Her Thai clinch is very strong.
Got a bit of a break there. Nice shot from Kelly as Kaitlyn came in.
Good
Nice
turn
trip there.
again. You can see that Kaitlyn is very strong in that clinch. Certainly living up to that Thai style, like you said, from Scott Tweedy, who spent a lot of time in Thailand. It's probably one of the most unutilised things here in New Zealand, not in Muay Thai, but in general, the clinch.
Yeah, I agree.
I remember some gyms spend the last 10-15 minutes clinching, which makes you all the better for it.
Yes.
Especially when you change, you know, partners and go with different people, heavier, lighter. You can
Taller,
learn.
shorter, you need the range, don't you? Yeah.
Good knees again now from Kaitlyn. She's certainly the stronger in the two of the clinch.
Pretty even round. What would you say? Would that be Kelly's round though?
I'd edge it forward side just because of the clinch game. Controlling the clinch, throwing a few more and landing more as well.
Close though, very close. Nice, good, some good technical things from Kaitlyn, like the little trip there.
It's good to see too because, you know, at times it's mostly the Auckland fighters that get, you know, the coverage, the exposure.
Yes.
We don't know of many two South, well, we do, but they don't get as much coverage and exposure. I mean, look, we've got a few King of the Ring champs. What's his name? Horick. And
Rob
now
Horrocks and Nikota Lee
Kingi.
Even though he lives in Auckland now, but that's all right.
There's still a lot of great fighters out of the South Island. We're seeing one right now, and that's Kaitlyn Tornado Tucker.
Yep, she's great, and she's quite happy to fight the bigger names. As we said earlier, she fought people like Baby Nansen, Melody Downs, so of that caliber, and happy to fight them.
Now into round two. This is 5 threes. Good teep there from Kelly, keeping the Tornado at bay. Elbows now, too, from Tucker. Landing right on the forehead there of Kelly. Didn't do too much damage at all because we can't see any splits or blood just yet. But if they continuously land, it could be a different story. Clinch work again, good knees there from Tucker. Kelly landing a few of her own. What I'd like to see from Kelly is bring those hands underneath, not let Tucker get that glove underneath the chin or break. Get out of the clinch if you're Kelly, because you don't want to be in this clinch game with Tucker.
Yeah, I know Scott, he's mentioned he does favour he does like a lot of clinching. He said it's his area of strength. Obviously, if that's your coach's area of strength, you're going to pass that on to your fighters, and you can see that pretty clearly in most of his fighters. They're very clinch orientated, very strong in the clinch. Kelly making it difficult for her though.
Oh, it's so good to see, and I love how Kaitlyn keeps chucking that elbow underneath the throat and pushing up and exposing the body there of Kelly. You know, if you're Kelly, you either want to get out of the clinch or get underneath, turn her around, do the same thing. Doesn't seem like she can do this at the moment, and that just goes to show the strength of the clinch from Kaitlyn. Good knees there, though, from Kelly.
Both landing, yeah. It's pretty even at the moment.
That's the thing, too. You want to keep your body and hips as close as you can to your opponent. Then when you do throw the knee, thrust out. We're seeing beautiful clinch work here from Kaitlyn.
That one landed right through the middle, though, from Kelly, and another.
What she's trying to do, too, is put that left glove around. If she can, she might try sink that the right arm up and clinch both, but Kelly's not going to let her do that. Kelly's now starting to reverse the tables. It's just strength and out muscling Kaitlyn in that clinch. Big shots there from Kelly. Good, beautiful
Nice
tee.
Kelly smiled at it, so you know it landed.
Oh, nice jab there from Kelly. Landed right on the nose, and you just saw
see the blood
as that
pretty much
landed,
instant.
boom. Oh, tomahawk elbow there from Kaitlyn. Don't see too many of those. Last time we saw an effective one was from Mark Albalado on One Championship.
Oh, and how effective was it?
Well, it was a KO. Always good to see a Kiwi boy on the world stage.
Sure.
Nice. Kelly giving her a taste of her own medicine now with that clinch underneath the throat there with the elbow, forearm. This ain't tiddlywinks too. That jab certainly popped open the nose there from Kelly. Good teep. Nice teep again there from Tucker though. And even though Tucker is stronger in the clinch, Kelly's got very effective strong strikes.
Yes.
When she lands, she lands. And that jab, if we do get to see a replay, boom, as soon as it landed, you just saw blood start trickling from both nostrils there of the Tornado Tucker. Heaps of blood vessels though in the face. Usually a knock to the head, nose is no big deal.
No, and I mean, your blood's racing around the body, so anytime there's a cut and you've been running, it always looks a hell of a lot worse than it is.
Kelly looking very determined as well, a very focused fighter. Who's it going to be? I was going to say north and south, but both ladies are from the South Island.
Kelly from Christchurch originally.
Big shots again from Kelly.
Is there a cut over Kaitlyn's left eye as well?
Just walking forward now into the shots. Yes.
Not that it's bothering her.
No,
she's still coming forward.
And we're seeing this in a lot of fights tonight. You know, you have seen an aggressive fighter walk forward, but walk forward into punches, and that seems to be what Kaitlyn's doing at the moment. Good knee work, clinch from Kaitlyn and Kelly. Kelly is certainly starting to out-muscle her now. Nice bridge there, and they do that to stop the knees coming through. Good clinch work there from Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn definitely looking a bit worse for wear now as we get into this round. Blood trickling out the nose and top left eyebrow. Big shots again from Kelly.
A lot of blood coming from the face in general now of Kaitlyn. Doesn't bother her though, she's still coming forward.
No, it definitely doesn't bother her at all, but it could bother the judges and slightly sway their way in terms of what they think is damage. And we have seen a few interesting decisions.